If you're a contractor, home service, or any local business and you want to get online, one of the first things you do is go out there and start researching and figuring out how to set up a website. And there's so many damn options these days with Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, all kinds of different website builders. One of the things I always recommend is using WordPress. Yes, it can be a little advanced, a little complicated, but I've structured ways and design methods of creating a website and doing it very, very quickly. And not only that, you get a website that'll rank extremely well on Google. And I want to share with you guys where you can get one done for around $50 for the whole year. What up there, guys? This is here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping local businesses understand this internet, website design, Google business profile, and get into business found online. In this video, I want to talk about setting up a website for a local business, say a contractor, home service, whatever it might be, and all the other options that you have online these days. I know there's places like Wix and Squarespace and GoDaddy and Hosting. There's a bunch of places where you can set up a just kind of like a basic generic website. And I have nothing against those. It's a start for a lot of people, which is great. Just getting your domain name out there and putting it online, that does a lot because you're starting to create a little bit of history behind it. And believe it or not, the search engine Google understands the longer a domain is online, the more it begins to trust it. And especially if you connect it to your Google business profile, it's going to do a lot of good for you to get things going. But the thing is that eventually, you're going to need a more advanced website with a lot more words, a lot more pages, a lot of more SEO, a lot like even blog content and things like that. And even though all those builders and all that stuff, they do okay. Um, Out of all those builders, I kind of like Wix a little bit. It's a little bit too floaty for me, but I always tell people just build it on WordPress. The only problem with it, I know it can get a little bit advanced. They have templates and things like that, but I want to share with you guys a quick way where you can get one. Not only that, they're cheap. And there's a place where it's slowly been growing on me. I've been not like a big fan of GoDaddy. The only reason I've went to GoDaddy is just so many contractors, so many home service business owners gravitate to GoDaddy. So when I ended up fixing up their sites or fixing rebuilding their sites or changing things on their business, I would say 80-90% of the time they were always on GoDaddy. But as time has gone on, I've grown to gravitate to another hosting service that to me it's just a lot user friendly. It's easier to set up websites and it's extremely cheap. I know there's places like Bluehost, HostGator, like I said, GoDaddy, SiteGround. There's probably dozens of them out there. But Hostinger, from what I've seen, it's really, really good. It's a growing brand. I really, really like it. And I want to share with you guys how you can set up a WordPress website, especially if you don't have one set up, and get the domain name and everything for less than $50 for the whole year. Let me show you. So as I was saying, it's Hostinger. So what I'll do is I'll provide a link in the description below, a link to Hostinger. For those of you guys who don't have a website, or if you guys are thinking about starting and setting up a new one from scratch, I want to show how you guys can get one of these set up for less than $50 for the whole year. It's actually pretty damn cool. So just go to Hostinger and just go over here. You're going to see it says WordPress. Just go to WordPress and they have WordPress hosting, right? You go in here and they have all these options here. It's very similar to pretty much all these hosting companies have the same thing. Every single one of them has WordPress hosting because they know people build websites on WordPress. So Hostinger has 4 different packages. This one right here, the most popular one, seems to be work just fine. If you click on that, you're going to see you can set it up for 48 months, 12 months, 24 months. But look at even the 12 months, $47 for the whole year, and they give you a free domain name for the whole year. So the next time you renew it, I'm sure it's going to cost more, maybe the $100 plus the domain name. So it's totally up to you how much you want to actually set up your hosting for. So after you hit continue and you purchase, you're going to get over to another screen. So once you created your account, you purchased everything, right? So just go into where it says websites. I have a bunch in here already, but just you can see a website list. You're going to have yours is going to be just probably just have nothing on here. So you're going to add a website. So you hit this what is it, bluish purple button, add a website, and it's going to say WordPress right there. Boom. We'll just click on that. And it's going to ask you to create some logins. So you use your username, a password, all that stuff. Hit next. And you got options to create pre-built ones and AI crap. I don't know about these AI websites, but let's just go ahead and go with create a blank site. And then it's going to give you a domain name. So if you bought your domain name from them, you're going to have the option to go ahead and put it on that domain name. If you didn't, you can put in a temporary domain. I call these dummy domains. So what all these hosting companies allow something like this. They give you a dummy domain. So as you're building the website, it's live, but it's not. You can't show it to anybody. You could show them this long domain name because they're going to give you later on. But it's a great place to build up your site, structure it, and everything. And once you're done, then you transfer your domain name onto your new site. And then you're good to go. So you just wait a few seconds, and it's going to build you a brand new blank WordPress website. So there you go. I waited about 30 more seconds. There it is. I got a brand new Hostinger, plain old WordPress website. Just nothing on it. It's just blank. So that's how you set one up. You're good to go. And then you could practice and fiddle around with this and then kind of learn, WordPress if that's something you really want to get into. But just to show you how I built websites back in the older days, and I still do to this day, you could build them little by little. So the very first thing I always did was go to Appearance, go to Themes, and then add a new theme. So I would just search. So I just hit the Add New Theme. Hello Elementor, the most basic, bare bones. To me, this is like the basic box of Legos for little kids. Very, very simple. So install that. I install that theme, activate it, and what that does is it immediately adds the Elementor drag and drop website builder. See it right here. So you hit install, activate the plugin. Then you're going to get to a page right here where they're going to want you to sign up with an account with them. You don't have to do that. Just skip that, or just exit out. There you go. You're right back to your WordPress website. So now you have the Hello Elementor theme and the and then the Elementor website builder. And this is where you could just start going to town and build a page. So let's start by building one page, add a new page. There you go. Like I said, this is the most bare bones of a website right here. And here's your home page. We'll just type this home, edit with Elementor. And it's going to give you tutorials and stuff if you want to do that, but that's it. Do you see what I mean? And then that's it. And you can just add elements, add grids. So there you go. You can add a title here, right? You can center it. You want to get rid of this home. So what you do is you go to the little cogwheel up here, and then you got to get rid of you put it to full width. So what it does is just stretches it out. So there's your heading right there. And let's say you want to put in a box of text here. There you go. You want to add an image, you go here. You see what I'm saying? And it's got all these things that you could do. So again, it's just like a brand new box of Legos. It's just your imagination. You just put this thing together. What I've done over the years that I've developed templates and designs where I just upload the entire file and then you're good to go. So let me show you that real quick. So what I've done is created a school group where I'm going to show all my SEO tips, all my techniques, all my methods, all my secrets. They're not really secrets, but all the things I've learned over the past, 6 years of doing this SEO stuff, website design, and included with it, it's going to be all my templates, all my designs and things like that. So you could just go in here and pick up one of these templates. So for example, you got the homepage template right here. You can check it out right here. And then I preview it right here so people can see, right? And the file's right here. You just download this file, download. There you go. The file's saved. Now you go to this WordPress Elementor. Let's go ahead and cross all this stuff out. We don't want any of that stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to upload that template, that file. We just downloaded right there, right? Here it is. Just click on that. I know I'm making this look really easy. I'm just trying to speed it up so I don't bore you guys to tears, right? Enable import. Now it should be in there. There it is. There's the template. Now we just insert it. You hit apply. And there you have it. And then what you're going to want to do is, again, it usually switches back to default mode. Just hit it to full width again. There you go. Hit publish. And there you go. Homepage is ready to go. There's still a bunch of elements missing on here because there's other plugins that you have to install. Like you see this header right here, it's just messy. But everything that I have is in the files, right? So there's a file for the heading here. There's a file for all these images here. There's a file for the footer in here, place a code to put into your Google reviews and all that stuff, and then all the other pages that go along with it. And you just build it little by little, and you got yourself a WordPress website, and you get it all done for, like I said, less than $50. And then once you're all done with it, as I go through on my YouTube videos here, I'm going to keep talking about how to create content, especially with AI, how to SEO optimize it, all that stuff, and get yourself a website set up and just in no time. I know I make it look a lot easier. That's just because I've done it for so many times. But I strongly believe that anybody, like I said, I don't consider myself super bright of a guy. I was just, how do you say, I had a lot of tenacity and stubbornness to make something that's pretty easy to use, especially when it comes to WordPress. Because once you use WordPress, like I said, you could schedule blog posts on there. The SEO is a lot easier to do when you put in the Yoast SEO and all that stuff. Everything makes everything nice and easy. And then when they're uploaded on Hostinger, they run real quick, they run real smooth. And Hostinger, from what I've seen, the customer service is pretty damn cool too. So that's all I pretty much wanted to share with you guys on this video, how you could set up a brand new website for less than $50 using Hostinger and WordPress. And if you want, use my templates. If not, just other places you can get templates or structure your own, use your own creativity to get one of these things set up for your business. But other than that, that's all I got for this video. Got nothing else really to say. So that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.